Hey guys, Everything NFL here, and today I am back with a brand new NFL video going over the story of Don Shula, the great head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the 1970s, 80s and 90s. And quickly before we get into this video, I want to thank you guys so much for the support on the channel that I've been getting recently. My video on the Arizona Cardinals 3 days ago is currently standing at over 250 views on YouTube and over 6 likes, which is fantastic. Hope you guys keep up the support, which is what I'm going to say. Before we get into this video, feel free to go down and like and also subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video, because all support on this channel is fantastic and greatly appreciated. And if you comment, I'll reply to every single comment that you guys put down there, and I will try and have a conversation with some of you guys so you guys can stay kind of in touch with me as a fan. And also I will be starting to take some of your ideas for videos if you guys want to do some of that. So yeah, no messing about, let's get into it. Yesterday, sadly, Don Shula passed away at the age of 90, and it's a sad time for the Dolphins community and also the NFL community all around the world. Shula is known as the winningest head coach in NFL history, guiding the Miami Dolphins to back-to-back Super Bowls in 1973 and 1974. Now, we're just going to go over quickly what he did during his career, how he started out as a coach, and what makes him the most recognisable figure in the history of the Miami Dolphins franchise. Before he became head coach of the Miami Dolphins, he was a player and played defensive back for the Cleveland Browns, Baltimore Colts, and Washington Redskins. He was drafted by the Cleveland Browns, I think, in the 9th round, 110th overall of a draft in the early 60s, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm not too sure. Or it might have been early 50s, but I'm not quite sure. He then went on to become a coach after his playing days. He was defensive backs coach with Detroit before becoming a defensive coordinator in 1960 to 1962, before becoming head coach of the Baltimore Colts, now Indianapolis Colts, between 1963 and 1969. He was about to take on his next head coaching job, which he would hold for 25 years, insane, and he would become the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in 1970, and no one knew what was about to come from his appointment. Shula's Miami team was known for a great offensive line, anchored by Larry Little, Jim Langer, and Bob Keichenberg. Fantastic offensive linemen, probably the three best in Miami Dolphins history. A strong running game led by Hall of Fame running back Larry Sonka, Jim Kick, and Mercury Morris. Solid quarterbacking by Bob Grease and Earl Morrall. Bob Grease is in the Hall of Fame as well. Excellent receivers in Paul Warfield, Howard Twilley, and tight end Jim Mandick. 3 fantastic players. Paul Warfield we traded for. I'm pretty sure it's from Cleveland, but don't judge me on that. I'm not too sure. The Dolphins' defense was known as the no-name defense, despite having stars like defensive tackle Manny Fernandez and, rest in peace, middle linebacker Nick Buonaconti. The Miami Dolphins in 1972 were unbeaten in the regular season. With a 14-0-0 record, we swept the playoffs and finished 17-0-0. The Dolphins remain the only team in NFL history to go an entire season undefeated. Insane. It's going to be tough for anyone to top that these days. But the Miami Dolphins are still the only team that holds that record, which I can proudly say as a big fan of this team. In addition to his well-documented regular season success, Don Shula also achieved historical heights in the postseason as well. The Dolphins' January 1974 Super Bowl win over the Minnesota Vikings proved to be Shula's second NFL championship, following the only perfect season in NFL history. Some of these are insane. How won back-to-back Super Bowls, still the only undefeated team in NFL history. I think it was the New England Patriots had a chance to do that in the 2000s. I think they went 16-0 and then got all the way 16-0, 17, 18. They were 18-0, could have gone 19-0 and won the Super Bowl, but they lost to the New York Giants in the Super Bowl. Eli Manning managed to pull it out of the bag. But yeah, Don Shula's retirement in 1995 regular season ended one of the greatest coaching legacies in NFL history. He set numerous records in his 33 seasons as a head coach, and he is first in most games coached with 526 and most consecutive seasons coached with 33 seasons. Shula won 2 Super Bowls while also being the first head coach to coach the same team to 3 consecutive Super Bowls. Shula remains the only NFL coach to achieve NFL perfection. And now we are going to go over some of his personal career achievements and his greatest achievements of his career. 347 career wins, most in the NFL. Coached only perfect season in NFL history. Very tough to break. Don't know if anyone's going to do that. Two-time Super Bowl winner of Super Bowl 7 and Super Bowl 8. Back-to-back Super Bowls. 1968 NFL champion with the Baltimore Colts, I want to say. A 4-time Coach of the Year. And a Pro Football Hall of Fame inductee of the class of 1997. And he's got that gold jacket, he's in Canton. And that's one of the most important things. Hall of Famer. It's a quick question for you guys as well to end this video. Would you rather have a Super Bowl ring or be in the Hall of Fame? That's a quick question for you guys. I want you guys to answer that in the comment section below. And yeah, also, my thoughts go out to his family in this tough time, especially with everything going on in the world at the moment and the passing of a fantastic man in Don Shula. And that's it for today's video, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new NFL video. It will more than likely be a video on the New York Jets, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. All Jets fans on the channel, get ready. And also, like and subscribe and turn on notifications because all support is appreciated and the support has been insane recently. Like I said, my Cardinals video has been standing at 250 views plus at the moment with 6 likes. Insane. And I hope you guys can continue that support on my latest videos. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new NFL video. See you later, guys.